Welcome to Hot 97 News Atlanta, a brand new live news show where we update you on everything happening in the city. I'm your host, Lana Harris, here with Ronndell with 2 N's and Million.
Hey.
And we were actually starting off with some sports news. People, Trey Young is out of here.
Na-na-na-na.
Hey.
Sha-na-na-na. Hey. Goodbye. Trey Young is gone. He actually got traded last night in the middle of the game to the Wizards. Now, Trey Young wanted this trade, by the way.
Okay,
but this wasn't something. This wasn't something that, oh my gosh, I can't. No, he wanted this trade, and the reason for this, him going to the Washington Wizards, is because he's not the star anymore of Atlanta. We have so many stars on our roster now to replace Trey, and you got to look at it like this. Everybody, when Trey was out, when he was hurt, we were winning. When he got back after he got uninjured, or when he got better, we started losing.
Yeah.
So he went to the Wizards. They're going to probably give him the max pay cut that he can get. So he's probably going to get a super, super pay raise over there. And we got CJ McCollum, which I think is, something.
Yeah. Look, I think that's great. I mean, I think it's great for him. I'm happy for him because of what he did do for the Hawks. Because he had his moment where, he had the city excited about the Hawks and what they could do. So, good for him. I'm happy he's happy. But you're not that impressed with who's coming in?
No.
I mean, it's CJ McCollum. It's not like a
no big.
Yeah. It's not like crazy.
He's not a franchise carrier by any means. That's Trey Young's position right there. With Trey Young actually wanting to leave, I get that, but I mean, to the Wizards?
Yeah, well, he wanted to go to the Wizards so he could be a star player again. You know what I mean? Like, you got Zach Richardson over here. You got Jalen Johnson. I mean, you got a few players on the Hawks that have outshined Trey now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And here's the thing. I'm a huge Trey fan. So, Trey, if you ever see this, I've met you before. Like, I'm not hating on you. I love you. You're a great player. You know what I'm saying? But, dog, it's time to make space for other players to come through and get their shine on. You know what I mean? Like, and Trey, you go get your money. Like, this is a money move. This is a bag move. I'm going to go get my bag, and I'm going to go get what I feel like I'm worth. You know what I mean? Trey feel like he's worth a lot more in the Wizards. Go get it.
I mean, I'm sure Hawks fans may be upset, but I love a win-win. Like, this wasn't like an animus thing. This wasn't like this was my home and I'm devastated to go. Yeah. This was like let's just part ways. We're good. You're good. We're good.
I mean, he's been here for a minute.
Yeah.
So.
Atlanta took an L, regardless, taking up CJ McCollum.
Yeah. I mean, what are the stats on CJ McCollum?
So the average of Trey Young was averaging around 25 points before his injury. Now it's around 19 points, things like that. CJ McCollum averages 18 points.
Jesus.
What are we doing, Atlanta? Why do we always resort to we just make bad decisions?
And then we didn't even get a draft pick on top of this. That's the thing.
I was about to ask
we didn't even get a draft. We didn't even get a draft pick on top of this. So we got CJ McCollum, this guy named Corey Kispert, but I've never even heard of him.
Yeah.
And no draft pick.
What is going
on? For Trey Young.
So I'm guessing it has to be something with the money. We was paying Trey Young too much money anyways.
$49 million.
Now we could put that money somewhere else. But he's still what
are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing?
God.
I have hopes for the Hawks that they're... I mean, I have hopes for the front office over there at the Hawks that they know exactly what it is that they're doing. They got rid of Trey, so maybe CJ comes in and goes crazy, bro. We don't know. Maybe he comes in and goes...
We'll see what happens.
You can't even say that with your chest.
I tried to.
I can't even say it with your chest.
We'll see what happens. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled news. They got the man who allegedly stole Beyonce's music, but he says he didn't do it.
Yeah, he did.
He says he didn't do it.
Yeah, he did.
You can't say that. Okay, this is a 40-year-old man we're talking about here. There he is on your screen, and he pleaded not guilty in Fulton County Court to charges tied to the theft of unreleased Beyonce music. And it wasn't just the music. What was stolen includes 2 MacBook laptops, Apple headphones, luxury clothing and accessories, hard drives containing unreleased Beyonce material, and personal sensitive information belonging to Beyonce.
Yeah, I was going to ask, how much money did he actually steal?
Yeah.
But it's priceless because it's Beyonce's music.
Bro, what? I would have went straight to somewhere and loaded that bad boy up, bro. Oh, my. I'd have put it in my computer immediately. Tried to figure out what it was because it's some hard drive. I mean, bro, tried to put it in my computer. I would have, black market, 100%.
You know what's funniest to me about this? the conspiracies were going wild after this happened because of the way that it happened. And if you don't remember, oh man, okay, so this happened on July 8th when Beyonce was here for the Atlanta stop on her tour. And whoever, Evans is the one who's accused of this. So Evans is accused of breaking into a 2024 Jeep Wagoneer belonging to Beyonce's choreographer. And it was parked in the parking deck at Krog Street Market. It was about 8:09 p.m. And that's usually a pretty safe area, I'll say. So I thought that was very random. Krog Street Market?
No.
I've walked up and around every time.
Krog Street Market ain't safe like that, man. Yeah.
I felt nothing but safe around Krog Street Market. But okay, I guess it's up for debate.
Yeah.
But apparently, they were gone from the car for less than an hour and came back to find a shattered rear window and 2 suitcases stolen. And all I was wondering was, what are you doing with your boss's unreleased music and personal sensitive items in the car? If you just touch down to the city and that's my job, those are going into the hotel before I do anything.
Yeah, people thought that he did that on purpose. That was like a huge thing.
That
when I was reading on Twitter. Is like people thought he did that on purpose. But he also, if you're his name was Christopher Grant. If he has been Beyonce's choreographer for some years now, and you've probably been to Atlanta a few times with Beyonce, you done heard stories. Like, you understand, hey, bruh, you just don't leave your stuff in the whip. Regardless if you did it on purpose or on accident, bruh, that's a lot to get stolen out of a whip, bruh. Beyonce stuff, fired immediately.
What does personal sensitive information even mean? Because that could be that could be valuable to your point.
Yeah, she's not Blue's real mother.
Stop. What is with you, bro?
Wait a minute. What?
She's Solange's mom. It's a lot. That's what I'm saying. Those are the conspiracy theories behind Beyonce. Is that she's not,
I hadn't heard that one.
Yeah. 100%.
That Blue is not her child?
100%.
That girl looks just like that lady.
Yeah, that is 100% true. Not 100% true, but 100% a conspiracy.
Truly a conspiracy.
Okay, because I was about to say,
conspiracy like crazy.
Allege that. I don't even
No, it's a super conspiracy. Beyonce has so many conspiracies around her. But dog, you steal all this from Beyonce. I don't think if the dude didn't know it was Beyonce, I wonder if he ever found out that it was Beyonce's. You know what I mean? Because they never said that, none of her music was uploaded.
Right.
Nothing was, programmed to anything. So we didn't get any unreleased Beyonce.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he might have never even really knew whose stuff he had for real. You dig what I'm saying?
Person just in the car. Whoever this is sounds great.
Yeah.
But bro, he's old though. So
he's 40
years old.
Yeah, who
That's
knows how to
old.
Come on, unreleased music drops. Who knows how to do that at 40 years old?
That's true.
At the same time, imagine you break into a car and just happen to hit the jackpot of all jackpot.
Beyonce stuff.
That's crazy. What are the odds?
Yeah.
These people look for guns. You know what I mean? And that's why I also think it's crazy on the choreographer. Why would you leave all that? You know what Atlanta is, what it is.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he would have got Beyonce with a fired. Fired. You're out of here. You will never do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 again. Never again in life, bro. You're out of here, bro. Out of here, dog.
So he was arrested actually on August 26th and booked into the Fulton County Jail, and he's due back in court on February 11th. Again, he pleaded not guilty, so we'll see what happens. Okay, also crazy crime, and this is just sad. Which one of y'all's cousins broke into the Childcare Center on the West Side? That's crazy. A Childcare Center is crazy. How do you break in to a place that tries to care for the children?
Yeah, stealing from kids is wild.
Wow.
Bro. Stealing from kids. Where are the morals at anymore with you dudes in the streets, bro? Like, dog, I remember, what did 217 say? F the streets?
Yeah.
Bro, this is why y'all are tripping, bro. Stealing from children?
From children is
crazy, bro. It's crazy, dog.
Little Leaders Academy, trying to figure out who this man is, and caught him in 4K, too, because usually it's grainy.
Yeah.
Somebody knows exactly who this is, which I think is crazy. But Atlanta police say a suspect broke into the center at least 3 times. December 28th, 29th, and New Year's Eve. All during the early morning hours. They were closed for the break. For Christmas and New Year's break. Because the first time I heard this, I was like, now he got in 3 times?
3.
Not necessarily him, because we don't know. This is just a picture. But whoever it was broke in 3 times. And surveillance video apparently shows a man repeatedly going into the building and leaving with baskets full of items, including multiple iPads, a laptop, and cleaning supplies.
Yeah, my man said, hey, I'm going to be right back. Y'all ain't got nothing under the Christmas tree? I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. I'm coming right back.
Cleaning supplies is crazy.
Yeah.
Because you can get that at the dollar store. What are we talking about here?
Yeah. If y'all see Man walking around with an iPad, y'all take it. If y'all see little Man walking around with an iPad, you better grab it because it ain't his. I promise you.
Listen.
It ain't his.
That was a heck of a come up because the owner, Dr. Tanisha Gamery, says the total damage losses exceed $20,000. $20,000. And so they have obviously added new security measures inside and outside the building because 3 times is crazy.
I was about to say.
Nobody got alert.
After the first time, I would have upped my security after the first time. It took them 3 times to up your security. It's crazy.
That or they didn't find out until they came back and just saw it and went back to the security video and was like, dang, again? They're just watching like the same guy potentially come back.
Or what if it was one of the girls' boyfriend that came in there?
Inside job.
You know what I'm saying? Keisha boyfriend that came in and tried to start stealing stuff. Hey, baby, look, here's the keys. You just slide through, grab an iPad. Grab me an iPad too, okay? Grab me a computer too. Let me stop.
This is exactly how rumors get started.
It is.
That doesn't look like a Ring camera?
That is a Ring camera.
What is wrong with people? People don't think they work or something? Like, he didn't see the Ring camera right then and there?
Clearly it didn't work.
Didn't even think about slapping it down or nothing.
I don't think he cared.
I would assume after day 1, nothing happened to you. And day 2, nothing happened to you. Yeah. I'm gonna start thinking this Ring don't work either.
Yeah, hey, but if you didn't come get me this after the first 2 times, for sure, bro. I mean, he looked. I'm trying to figure out
without a mask and everything.
Crazy.
I don't know. This is kind of fishy. And cleaning supplies, laptops, and iPads.
Yep.
That adds up to $20,000?
Well, apparently.
What kind of cleaning supplies was he?
I don't know.
That's a good question. And, the owner is saying that this loss affects the children's education, limits access to learning tools. So, it is a shame. So, shame on whoever it was.
Yeah, shame on you for stealing from kids, bro. I hope your kids grow up and don't ever know how to do math. You know what I mean? Hope they don't never know how to read because of you, because you just do that. You're a horrible person, bro.
Now, here is a crime that's right up your alley.
Oh, right up my alley. What in the world?
A thief swiped some keys from a Gwinnett car dealership.
Oh, man.
Now, this is another little screen grab we got. Apparently, a man broke into the Atlanta Unique Auto Sales on Beaufort Highway in Norcross and happened on New Year's Day. Police say he took multiple vehicle keys from the dealership. So actually at least 4 sets of keys belonging to cars that were there on the lot. And police believe that he got there in a car that had already been stolen from another area. So whoever this was really just about this life of stealing cars.
Yeah, but he got 4 keys, though. I'm trying to figure out he can't drive all 4 cars that day. So I'm trying to figure out what he was planning.
How you going to move that?
What you was planning on doing with all them keys. That criminals are just stupid, bro. Y'all not thinking y'all crimes all the way through, bro. What you going to do with all 4 of them keys?
I can actually, maybe if you, not that I want to get into the mind of a criminal, but if you take all 4 keys and just go to the parking lot and click, whichever one's the closest, the one I'm taking.
Okay.
Nicest one is the one I'm taking.
Or you come
I got options.
Or you come back with 4 people at the end of the night and you go, hey, here's the key, here's the key, here's the key. Let's go take these 4 cars. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that's possibly what he could have been doing. I don't know.
I don't know.
How you can't even flip that for real. You can't even flip a stolen car like that, bro.
Yeah.
That's wild. That's wild. I mean, I personally, I could see how that could be done, though, if you're talking to an agent. Because I've been in the car dealership before talking to an agent, and he's left the key on the table and easily could have just been like, all right, man, thanks for the free car. Easily could have done that, 1,000%.
That's why I said it was his type of crime.
I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it, but I'm just saying I could have easily have done that, though. You know what I mean? But for him to steal 4 keys, that's a lot. That's an overkill, bro.
Very bold.
That's an overkill, dog.
Okay. He should have stopped that too?
He should have stopped at 1. I mean, that's just all you need is 1. You only got 2 feet.
But that's what I'm saying. If you go outside and click it and it doesn't beep and it's in the back, then you got to go back and take another set of keys. If the whole goal is to steal the car, which police are alleging he was already in a stolen car.
First of all, too, I am profiling this man. Pull the picture up again, please, Will. Let's just do this is the time where I would have profiled him. What in the world? You would have never got a chance to talk to me with that outfit on about getting the car. Never in a million years, your jeans are ashy. What are you doing? I'd have never gave you the time of day, sir. You'd have walked in and I'd have been like, hey, call the cops, call the police, call somebody, security, get this man out. No, man, this is where racially profiling should have taken place right here.
100%. At the same time, officers warn that he may be armed and dangerous and tell the public not to approach him if you know who this is.
Okay.
So it's not like, just some kid who just did something. If he could be armed and dangerous, maybe, we don't know. So, the Gwinnett County Police Department is hoping anybody comes forward with tips and, helps catch him and just, get some crime off the streets.
Yeah, and get him a new wardrobe, too. God, duh.
So this one is not really in our area, but it's something that I think we can talk about because, first of all, it's just crazy. And it did happen in Georgia. It happened in Albany. A man was arrested after trying to hit kids with a car.
Yeah,
police say.
Yeah, so the incident happened December 20th, 2025, and it was caught on camera. Aaron Graham, 45, that guy right there, charged with 4 counts of aggravated assault. Police say the incident occurred in a parking lot where Graham allegedly tried to strike several juvenile children. So they haven't released the age of these children.
I'm not
It's not funny.
It's not funny.
It's not funny.
It's not funny. It's not, but it is funny.
Because some of these kids
need to get hit. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm just tapped.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean?
Stop.
Listen, dog.
What could a child do that warrants getting hit by a car?
Boy, some of these kids are bad though.
Dog. Bad.
They will strike a nerve on you, and it takes, patience of a saint just to say, I'm an adult here. These are kids. I got to walk away. This is crazy.
And this said several juveniles. This didn't say several children. So juvenile, they could have been about 12, 13, 14,
they
15,
could be 16,
16,
17.
These are juveniles now.
Yeah.
You know how they get.
Yeah, and Albany isn't the best place. I think Albany was at one point ranked one of the worst cities to live in, one of the most crime-ridden cities in Georgia. So, yeah. I guess to your point, but later parents started coming out. And
of course.
How he came out.
Oh, of course.
That's how he got caught. Yeah, so it's like, I don't know how old could you have really been?
Wait, their parents or just people?
Their parents.
Their parents?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was just random adults who...
Yeah, random adults, but I'm assuming that some of the parents that came out.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I just says adults confronted him and he fled.
Yeah.
So he ran away. So anybody could have seen him try to bowl over some kids and ran over. I would have run over if I saw somebody trying to run over kids. Because it's funny, but it's not funny. If you see somebody actually trying to run some kids over, you're going to go and try to stop them and figure out, like, okay, what's going on here? I'm calling the police.
What happened? Like, how many kids? It didn't say how many kids it were. So I really wanted to know how many children or kids, juveniles it was out there. Because I remember when I was a child and I was 15, 16 years old, we would like to mess with people a lot.
Yeah.
So possibly, bruh, they probably said something to this man to hurt his feelings, bruh. I'm not gonna hold you. They probably said something to this man we laughing, y'all seen the picture. They probably said something to hurt this man's feelings. And he felt like the need, like, hey, okay, y'all want to hurt my feelings?
Which at that point, that is crazy. Wow. You know what I mean? Because some of these adults, they're just kids. It's not that deep. You know what I mean?
But
that's
you also
crazy.
Don't know what this man is going through, bro. That could whatever that kid said was probably his last straw of the day. You get what I'm talking about? Like the last thing to hurt his feelings. And it's like, oh, you are the victim. Bet. Let's get it.
But you know what? I have seen videos on social media where like a gaggle of kids, and I mean young kids, like let's say they're between 9 to 12, will go and just terrorize adults in a neighborhood, and the adult knows I can't do anything to you. And I mean like destroying property, F you this, F you that, B word this. Like some of these kids legitimately are out of control. We've seen it with the gun violence and these youths.
Better than me. I'll hit kids.
You better stop.
You about to be in jail next to him.
I'll fight children, dog. Straight up. If your kid act up around me and start hitting me and calling me all kinds of, we fighting. Flat out.
What would you actually do? A 12-year-old comes up to you.
I've done it before. Done it before.
What have you done?
Yeah, done it before. I mean, it was my cousin, but still, done it before.
That's not the same.
I mean, a strange kid. I've literally seen like a roving gang of kids, and not like a gang, but like girls and boys, little girls, little boys in a neighborhood where somebody who has filmed them just doing crazy stuff and them knowing they can't do anything.
I got one for you. I was at a trampoline park. Y'all know the dodgeball in the trampoline little park?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I was in the dodgeball trampoline park, and there was this one little 11-year-old, 12-year-old kid. Now, they was talking mad smack, and then it got a little disrespectful. Now, these are black kids, but they got a little disrespectful. Like, they was cracking jokes, but it got to a point where I was like, oh, bruh, I'm finna hurt y'all. So, one of the kids was jumping up to me. He came up to me, tripped him, clipped him. Landed on his back, hurt himself. The other kid grabbed the ball, hit him right. I'm talking about as hard as I could throw it. Hit him right in his face. I don't play with children, bro. I don't play with kids. I don't play with kids, dog. I don't. Your kids will get hit around me, bro. And then look, I'm gonna say sorry, but that's disrespectful. Teach your kids how to be respectful.
You are the evil villain in like several kids' story where they're like, we were at the trampoline park and this guy, he was crazy.
Man.
He tripped me and he threw a ball in my head and I had a concussion.
Because look, if I was to say something disrespectful to them and they start crying, they go tell their parents, I'm in trouble,
Their parent didn't come and like attack you for beating their kids up?
No, man. No.
You literally beat kids up at a trampoline park.
I didn't beat them up.
What did they say?
I tripped one. Well, I can't say that on here, but I tripped one, and then the other one I threw the ball straight in his face.
Would you be cool if a parent hit your child?
Did the same thing you did.
Did the same thing you
to
did.
them.
Not at all.
You gonna flip out.
But I also wouldn't, my child also wouldn't talk to nobody crazy like that, especially somebody bigger than them. They wouldn't talk to nobody crazy.
Dale, I think your kid would talk a little crazy.
You ain't finna tell me.
Facts.
Tell me what
my kid is definitely the one that's getting involved with
my unborn children gonna do, bro. That's wild, bro. That's so wild, dog. It is what it is.
Well, we are going to leave it right there, and we will be right back after this break. Welcome back, everybody. So we have been talking about Atlantic Station quite a bit because they just seem to be going through back-to-back perils. And this is actually kind of a cool story. The people are trying to put a Trader Joe's in Atlantic Station now. We know that they just lost the Publix. We know that they could use something to just get people excited and bring people to the area. What about Trader Joe's?
Yeah, it's too ghetto for Trader Joe's.
You think?
Yeah, too ghetto. Atlantic Station is too ghetto for Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's is upper echelon.
So what are y'all seeing?
Not really.
What are y'all seeing at Atlantic?
Time out. What?
Trader Joe's. I love Trader Joe's because it's like affordable. It's not that. It's not Whole Foods.
I didn't say it was Whole Foods, but it's upper echelon of Publix. It's upper of Publix.
Okay.
Wait. What's your grocery store like tier?
Okay. I would say like Aldi and Lidl are kind of down here, which I respect them because they have, cheap prices is what it is. I've used them. Ingles, kind of Kroger.
They're right there.
On that same vein. Exactly. Then we go up to Publix.
By themselves.
Who?
They're by themselves.
Publix isn't because it's too expensive for no reason. But it's basically Kroger, but it's expensive.
Okay.
I would put Trader Joe's actually I'd put Trader Joe's under Publix.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
Trader Joe's is going under Publix. In the realm of expensive, Trader Joe's 1,000% I'm going there before Publix.
I don't know about that.
And if I want some really good quality food, I'm going to either Sprouts or Whole Foods.
Oh, yeah.
Boom,
100%.
that's the top.
Sprouts and Whole Foods for sure. Mine is about that, except I would switch Trader Joe's and Publix.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
Okay, but they do want to put it in.
100%. Yeah. I mean,
apparently there is sorry.
Go ahead. No, you're good.
Okay, I was just going to say that there is a petition, a growing community petition to put the Trader Joe's in Atlantic Station. And supporters of this argue that Atlantic Station's dense population, constant foot traffic, and central location make this just a perfect fit.
Publix left for a reason.
Publix is expensive.
Publix left for a reason now. It left for a reason. It was they ain't just pick their feet up and leave because of no reason. They left for a reason. And Trader Joe's, you want to hop on in there? That's a place for like a Lidl or an Aldi.
I actually only disagree because at that point, again, I think Publix is just needlessly expensive. So I'm not going to Publix even if it's right there.
Okay.
I would just go to that Target right there. The Target was like, if I just need something quick, the Target has better prices for the same exact stuff you got there at Publix. Trader Joe's might have some competition there for them with actual selections of produce at a cheaper cost. When eggs were like $1,000, Trader Joe's is the place that kept it at $3. Okay. They were like $1,000. They were like $5, $6. Mm-hmm. But that was a lot for eggs, up to $8, $9, $10 if you get to the brown ones. Trader Joe's didn't do that to people. They kept them at $3.
I like Trader Joe's though.
So what are y'all seeing at Atlantic Station? Like I thought when I go to Atlantic Station, I usually go to that Target. I know I'm not supposed to be going to Target, so I haven't been in a while. But that Target, when I went up there, I mean, it wasn't that many black folks or anything like that. What was?
Well, that might be because of the boycott. That's what he's talking about. There's a boycott on Target. The blacks aren't supposed to be going to Target because of DEI. I was just letting you know that's what the situation is. And some people have it. That's what it is. Wasn't it Pastor Jamal Bryant who even made that whole thing up?
No, you're right.
Because of DEI.
You're right. But the way you said it is hilarious. Oh. The blacks ain't supposed to go to Target.
So there has been a significantly less number of blacks in Target. That's what you're saying.
But Atlantic Station, I mean, during the day, it looks beautiful. That's what I'm saying.
I agree.
I think it's not as bad as people make it seem.
It used to not be as bad as people seem. During the day, nobody's doing stuff really during the day.
When is the last time you went to Atlantic Station?
I was in Atlantic Station maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago. I went to H&M.
Well, I was literally there recently.
Yeah, I just went for the ice skating.
Yeah. Okay.
It was beautiful time. Beautiful time.
Dark, it felt safe.
White people out. Everybody was out having a good old time.
I don't think this is a race thing, my guy. I just think with Atlantic Station,
a lot of Asians was there too. I didn't want to say it, but there was a good amount of Asians there too.
I don't think this is a race thing. I think Atlantic Station has just went downhill with the quality of what Atlantic Station originally was supposed to be. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think Atlantic Station will ever be what Atlantic Station used to be. Like, I don't think so.
It seems chill though. That's all I'm saying. Like,
I agree.
I think it's a nice little time over there, but I don't think that Trader Joe's is gonna go there because it's so many black people around. Trader Joe's there's a reason why Trader Joe's is not in East Point.
Yep.
Trader Joe's has a model. They don't take their stores to less, fortunate areas.
This is real talk. He's talking real.
I'm just looking at statistics here.
That's because y'all don't know about it. They know y'all don't know about Trader Joe's.
I'm looking at stats. So you look up a map.
That's his point.
Look up a map of where Trader Joe's is.
No, I know where a few Trader Joe's are. There's one that's like kind of off of Midtown. Mm-hmm. And then I think there's one that's kind of close here. I don't want to tell y'all where we are, but there's one. There's one that's kind of close-ish to where we are, northern kind of part of Metro Atlanta.
I'm going to list them off. So we got Trader Joe's in Roswell.
Yep.
Monroe.
That's the one that's Monroe Drive?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Monroe Drive.
That's the one that's kind of off
Peachtree Road.
Mm-hmm. Near Buckhead,
another one. And Cortlandt Street, Northeast. Do those sound
Wait
like
a minute,
places?
Cortlandt?
No.
Isn't that in East Atlanta? Where's Cortlandt? Or is it downtown?
Those don't sound, but to your point, no, those don't sound like places where black people go shopping.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but
you'll never see a Trader. You'll never see a
it.
Trader Joe's by the Bluff. You'll never see a Trader Joe's in Bankhead.
And that's a shame.
There's a reason for it, though. It seems like it's a model. I'm not saying it is, but it seems like that's kind of their model.
Does Trader Joe's take SNAP benefits?
I don't know.
They probably don't.
Okay, but so then wouldn't it be great if we could put one in a more accessible area so that we could frequent Trader Joe's and not be Atlantic Station?
I'm not saying that's a bad thing.
And there's money in Atlantic Station because those condos are not just cheap.
Right.
They need a place to shop.
But they also aren't occupied right now. That's also very true. Yeah.
Trader Joe's does take SNAP.
Trader Joe's isn't in places where people can give SNAP for real.
I need y'all to understand.
And I take that back because not all black people was on SNAP. I take that back. Yeah.
But I do need y'all to understand. When eggs were $8, Trader Joe's kept them at $3. Do you know how hard that is? I'm going to keep saying this. Eggs were gone off the shelves. They were $8 to $10 or they were gone. And Trader Joe's kept the price at $3.
Lana.
They don't do that. Grocery stores do not do that. They prioritize profits. They prioritize people. They had a sign, hey, just take one of these because we got the price where y'all can actually still afford it.
Lana, I am with you. Trader Joe's is extremely expensive. I mean, inexpensive.
Inexpensive.
Trader Joe's is extremely inexpensive. But they don't want to be in the places where people can like they don't want to be in our places. I don't think that I think it would be a good move to put them in Atlantic Station. Yeah.
It'd be great.
But they're not going to.
They're not going to put it in Atlantic Station.
Y'all suck.
I think it's Trader Joe's that's like, who's even telling y'all this?
If they put it in Trader, if they put Trader
over there. We are not going over there.
If they put Trader Joe's in Atlantic Station, they're going to have to change the name to Trader Jamal's. That's what it's happening. It's going to have to. It's no longer Trader Joe's at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all are terrible.
Hey, I'm just looking at the models, man. Make it make sense to me.
Okay, do you think they're actually going to put a rail service that connects Atlanta to places in Tennessee, Chattanooga, Nashville, potentially Memphis? We may not need it to go to Memphis.
Yeah, at all.
Maybe we could keep Memphis off.
Here's the question: who asked for this?
I don't know, but that would be so cool.
Who asked for this? I've never heard of this being like at all. Who asked for? There's never once have I been like, you know where I want to go real quick? Nashville. I've never once said that in my life to be like, man, I sure wish I could get to Chattanooga in 0.5 seconds. No,
but that's because you're black, and I will stand up for. Everybody's thinking it. White people would love this.
Oh, okay.
That would be great.
You're true. In facts.
And I'm just going to speak for myself. I would love this.
Okay.
I'm black. You know what I mean? So I'm not trying to make it racial. I'm just saying Nashville is a dope city. It's so cool.
I love Nashville. And
all white people.
Yeah, okay.
Primarily.
Yeah.
But I love being around white. I mean, y'all know people move out of the hood and move where?
To the
around white people.
100%. And Nashville is a dope. I used to film out in Nashville. Nashville's super tight. I love it. But
Nashville.
I'm not trying to get to Nashville at a lickety split of a time. You know what I mean? Like, that's not what I'm trying to do by any means.
This is a passenger rail, not a high-speed rail. And plans are advancing to establish this rail service that would connect Atlanta with just major Tennessee cities, Chattanooga, Nashville, potentially Memphis. And the project right now is moving out of planning into formal engineering/design phase. And that could take about 2 years to complete. So they're still trying to go through the motions of making this thing a reality anyway. But I think that would be so cool.
Yeah, I think it would be really nice. It's not just about people going out to those states. There's also people that want to come to Atlanta.
For sure.
And use those maybe it slows down traffic.
It might. You never know. It might. But how much? A plane ticket to Nashville is like, I don't know, on Southwest is like $45, $70, $80.
Is it?
Yeah, it's not that expensive.
No.
Yeah, no.
Plane tickets are not. You just made that up.
No, they're not. I used to fly to Nashville like all the time. They're not that expensive.
Atlanta.
But also,
what year?
This was 2015 all the way to 2019.
What is the same price as 2015?
That's true, 100%.
Boy.
But see, what I'm saying is how much of these rail tickets going to be versus a plane ticket. And a plane ticket, it only takes 45 minutes to get from here to Nashville. It's like 45, maybe an hour. So I wonder how long this is going to take you to get from Atlanta to Chattanooga. Chattanooga's 2-hour drive. Nashville's a 4-hour drive. Chattanooga is a 45-minute flight. Nashville is a hour flight. So I want to.
Were you a travel agent?
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. I used to go to Tennessee all the time. I was in Tennessee a lot.
Well, it says that the flights typically range from about $64 to $290, depending on the airline. So you were definitely going on Spirit.
No,
talking about him. You were definitely on $45.
I was on Southwest.
No
I was on Southwest.
way.
Yes. I was on Southwest.
But if they put a rail line, you would pass through so many cool, probably like, not mountain ranges, because I don't know if they would put it like up through the Great Smoky National Park. What is it? Great Smoky Mountains National Park. I don't know if they would go that way. But if it did, it'd be so cool. It'd be beautiful. Lakes, trees, picturesque settings. It'd be so cool to go on a rail setting.
Yeah, I've never been on a like train before. Have y'all?
The MARTA, I think the MARTA should be out there.
Yeah, that's
they need to extend
it'll
MARTA.
be beautiful. You
can
go
bring MARTA.
You can go through
MARTA.
Buckhead. You can go through Buckhead. You can go through Midtown. You can ride it everywhere. Just see all the cool crackheads. No, I'm just joking.
But at the same time, you would also have access to hiking and just expanding the connectivity.
100%.
That'd be great.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely. It's a cool idea.
Yeah,
for sure. It's definitely a cool idea. I didn't hear anybody ever ask for this though. That's my only thing is like who asked to bring these two states together. That, that's all I'm asking.
But do you guys ever travel in general? Like, do you travel a lot? Do you get out of your just normal routine, or do you just stay? Really?
100%. Yeah. I mean, me and my fiance are always like moving, going places.
But I don't even mean just like, do you get on a plane and fly away? Like, do you get in the car and just like, oh, I want to go to Charleston, or I want to go to Savannah, I want to go to...
Oh, no.
Or Helen, Georgia, just like really close day/weekend trips to just get out of your area.
No, I don't like driving. I hate driving.
So a rail service, that's why I feel like would be really cool, because most people just don't want to drive, but it'd be cool to get there and not have to go through the hassle of flying. That'd be dope.
I don't know, man. I'll have to see. And once it gets up and they, hopefully, they can let us get on and do a show on the train. That'll be tight. You know what I mean? Do a show from the train. That'll be hard.
Okay, well, how about this? Georgia state income tax. A Senate committee just unveiled a plan to eliminate it.
Yeah. Blake Tillery, a Georgia Senate committee chair, recommended that, get this, the first $50,000 of income tax is free of income taxes. $100,000 is tax-free also for married couples. So what that means is there's no taxes on the income if you're making $50,000 or less. There's no taxes on the income if you're making $100,000 with you and your wife. Income tax is a lot. Have you looked at your checks? I was when we got paid.
1,000%.
We got paid. I was like, hold on. How much came out of my check?
Bruh.
How much came out of my check?
Yes.
So it's like, what does that sound like to y'all? Does it sound good? What?
It sound like I need to get married tomorrow. That's what it sound like. It sound like I need to get married tomorrow, dog. I remember back then when I didn't know what taxes was, and like when I first started working and stuff, and I thought like I was gonna put not 0, 1 when I'm a dependent of somebody, and I, all my taxes would get I would keep all my money.
Yeah.
Bruh, I totally didn't realize that you had to pay all that back at the end of the year.
Gotcha.
Dude,
yep.
Every single year I would be like, man, I'm not paying taxes. But then I found this lady on Twitter who hasn't paid taxes since 2015.
Y'all going to jail.
She hasn't paid taxes since 2015.
Y'all going to jail.
And she said nothing has happened to her. I'm not going to hold you. I'm just saying.
Okay, there is something to be said for the fact that if you're not making a certain amount, the IRS probably isn't gonna come after you. But like, that's a heck of a gamble, because they could.
That's a risk.
They easily could. And from what I understood, if you just don't pay, you get fees from not paying. So wouldn't those stack up? Like, do you know if this lady...
I don't know. All she did, she kept it very vague for us. I haven't paid taxes and do that. And the people in the comments were asking her like, well, have you gotten in trouble? No, I haven't gotten in trouble. I don't get any letters and da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, oh, this is intriguing.
Sometimes people do just like to say things on social media and they're lying for views. You know what I mean? Like, she could have just been like,
she almost got me. She almost got me to do it. I was so close. I had to really get off the internet and do my research. Like, not paying your taxes, how much trouble would I get into if I didn't pay this year?
Right.
Bro, what?
Yeah.
And honestly, even if you don't get caught immediately, that's how they always get you, like later on in life.
Yeah.
When they are looking for anything to come and bring you down with, they're going to come after your finances like first.
No, 100%. And now we're on the show. I know they're definitely going to eventually start looking at something.
Yeah.
Depending on how much you make.
Yeah.
Shoot.
They're gonna look at me and be like, yeah, we gotta come after that kid.
We gotta get it.
We gotta come after that kid. Yeah.
So state tax money goes to road infrastructures, public schools and universities, state polices and courts, Medicaid, and public health programs. So with them getting rid of this, they're saying that nothing else is going to go up. Okay. But statistically, over time, states may actually raise fees for sales, property, local property taxes, things like that. They might shift costs to your counties and your cities. So I don't know. There's other states that do this too. There's Florida, Texas, Tennessee, Nevada, Washington, South Dakota, Wyoming, and Alaska. Florida's expensive, y'all.
Yeah.
So they're gonna get it back another way. Like, if they take this off, but then increase all this over here, then what are we talking about? Because if this is even saying, this is AP kind of doing some reporting on this. They're saying that income tax makes up around $16 to $16.5 billion of state revenue. So how would you replace that? How would you replace that money without raising something else up? And you kind of mentioned it, but like then you're still taking it back from me.
Yeah. I would like to know what the percentage is of the people that are making over $50,000 a year and the couples that are making less than $100,000 a year. Because that's what it was, right? If you're a couple and you make $100,000 a year, you won't get taxed. And if
filing jointly.
And if you're making $50,000 or less, you won't get it's tax free.
So, as an individual filer.
As an individual filer.
So lawmakers argue that they will eliminate the state income tax entirely for about 2/3 of working Georgians.
Really?
Yeah, for about 2/3.
It's a lot of people who are making under that threshold.
Yeah.
Which is
what is that?
sad.
I was literally about to say, what does that say about our economy, dog? Like that many people are making less than 50,000.
Yep.
$50,000 a year.
But also look at the marriage also, because it says 100,000 also. So it's like if you get married, $100,000. That's a pretty.
I mean, two of y'all are making 50,000.
Yeah.
Dang,
that's not a laughing matter.
Y'all rich, man.
It's not. I started my career making $30,000. I didn't hit like over 50 until like years into my career. So I'm not. I mean, I get the struggle, so I get to talk about it. I remember the days, and I'm here with you. You deserve more money. You deserve more money.
Flat out, bro.
I don't know where you work, but you deserve more money.
You can't make no living off of $50,000 a year, man. Not nowadays.
Not now.
Especially living in Atlanta, not at all.
And see, I'd rather see the prices actually hit locally, where it's like if I'm I got to pay more for goods, but at least I know where the tax money is going. Sometimes you don't. I don't know that they're actually putting this money into the roads like they say they do. You said 16 what billion?
16.5. 16 to 16.5.
That is crazy.
Well, million.
Y'all think 16 billion is going into Georgia?
I'm here to tell you they're not putting any of that money on the roads. The way these roads
the potholes are set up.
Bruh, I'm here to tell you that money's going to the roads.
Most importantly, though, this is a special committee of Georgia state senators who are meeting to talk about this. So even if you thought this was a great plan, y'all know sometimes they just say stuff. We're talking about this. We're meeting to discuss a plan. The plan sounds really good, but then nothing happens. So we'll see. I mean, we'll see. You know what else we're going to see? Potentially girls playing flag football in Georgia. Apparently the Falcons just offered a grant for every high school in Georgia to add or expand girls flag football.
Now you're an athlete.
I'm an athlete. Thank you for recognizing.
Well, you said. Well, the only reason I said that is because you told me. I would have never guessed. No, I'm joking.
Okay, humility. Thank you. You gotta stay humble. That's all right.
Did you ever play flag football? Any?
No, I was playing volleyball.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So
okay.
I never got into that. But I thought it'd be cool.
Yeah, I think this is dope. Have you ever watched any of the flag football, like the YouTube's?
I've seen guys play it.
Okay, so dude. I mean, here's the thing, Million. I know you're looking kind of like, what? I know you're looking, but dog, it's actually kind of, some of these girls are very talented. Like,
really?
Very good. There's a girl named Jenna Brady who's really good. She's like good at everything when it comes to like sports, but really good at flag football, 1,000%. So I think this is dope, man. I think a lot of girls will actually have the ability to step into a football realm. A lot of them like football.
Yeah.
I
can throw, actually. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's really fun. Yeah.
A lot of girls are good at football. They just, don't want to get hit. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel them because I don't want to get hit either in football.
Yeah.
I'm good. So this give them a chance, bro. And hopefully this goes even further. And, we can see this because I think it's already in the collegiate level. And I think there's a professional women's flag football, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look that up real quick.
And I'll just give you a little bit more of the details of how this is even a thing. So every high school in Georgia is now eligible to get funding from the Arthur M. Blank Family Foundation. And that's a partnership with the Atlanta Falcons to support this or support a girls flag football program in 2026. So
that's beautiful.
2025, the foundation actually awarded grants to 305 Georgia high schools to help with this whole effort. And so they're already doing it, but that's just, we're, promoting it. They're doing it again.
That's beautiful. I love that. Anything that'll get the kids out of the crib and actually into some sports. Yes. They're learning lessons while they're doing it. I love it. Really.
And this is dope because there is a women's professional flag football league, and that league will be in the 2028 LA Olympics.
What?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So
I had no idea.
This is going to open up so many doors for females to get into football and actually play, bro. So I think this is going to be dope. This is going to change the game when it comes to like athletes and women playing sports, bro. I think it's going to be dope. I think it's going to be super dope to watch these girls play. I mean, I like watching women's sports as it is now, but I think this is it's going to be some dope, bro.
No, for sure. Beautiful. Especially because sometimes you literally hear about some sports in the Olympics and you're like, we didn't have half of these at my high school. Like, I don't even heard equestrian. What was that? I didn't hear about equestrian until I went to college. Like, y'all on horses for real?
Exactly.
I had no clue that was a thing.
Yeah, that was for white people.
So that's really cool. And just real quick. Oh, please.
Go ahead,
no, you got it. Because I'm about to switch.
Well, I'm about to just say, Jonesboro High School, when y'all get this flag football team, don't mess it up. I'm talking to my high school. Y'all go crazy.
Lovejoy stomp Jonesboro.
See?
Okay, real quick before we go, just since we're on the vein of talking about this, Atlanta just added some artwork preparing for the World Cup matches in 2026.
Yeah, this is some dope stuff.
Yeah, are you impressed?
I mean, it's art.
It's art. It's beautiful. You know, the news says things like, this is so great. But it's, you walk by it, you see it, that's what you're looking at right here.
You know, my only issue with stuff like this is, why didn't y'all do this prior to these people coming into our city?
We could have used it.
Y'all should have did this before the World Cup. Y'all think we don't want to see these nice, beautiful, colorful pieces?
Yeah,
we want to see this, bruh. So it irks me sometimes when we only clean up for guests.
That's so true.
You get what I'm saying? Like, we
true.
only clean up for guests. We don't never clean up for each other. You know, you walk around the house with your bonnet on all the time. You only take it out when company come over. Nah, man, take that bonnet off when I'm around too. I want to see I want to see you looking cute all the time. That's how I feel.
Well, it's different,
from my boyfriend. He's probably like, yes, thank you.
Yeah. Take the bonnet off, girl. What'd you say, Mel?
Oh, I was saying it's different though, because the guests are bringing money. So you got to make it look nice.
That's true.
The guest is bringing money.
Don't embarrass me in front of company.
Facts.
Don't embarrass me. Okay, I respect it.
Yeah.
But I also do wonder, real quick, because we got to go, I do wonder if we're still going to be able to have the World Cup just because of how the U.S. is popping off.
Oh, yeah.
In these streets, what if everybody was like, you know what, we ain't going no more. We're boycotting.
Last time the world came into these areas, these vicinities, it didn't end so well, right?
What do you mean?
Atlanta Olympics?
Oh, you talking about 96?
Yeah.
Talking about the bombing?
Dang.
I mean.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So on that note.
Yeah. That was a terrible way to end this, but all right.
Show the art again. Show the art again real quick.
Lighten the mood.
Beautiful. Look at that. It's wonderful. Artistes. All right. We'll see you tomorrow.
Peace.